All right. What's up, folks? Let me tell Christina I'm live. Hold on. All right. So, I give y'all a minute to gather around in here. Just try to be patient with me today, because yesterday, in case for those who don't know, well, let me give y'all a minute. For those of you who don't know, yesterday I broke the world record for dips, and it happened like right after I did my live stream. It didn't happen while I was doing it or anything, and I kind of figured that I might have some issues arise, but yeah, um, you can kind of figure it out, when I'm doing dips like that. It builds up a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? So, long story short, I'll just type it in the chat so I don't have to explain it on here. Um, do, do, do. All right, so that'll pretty much explain it. Put that on the stage. All right, buddy. Let Christina know I'm live. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. People just don't get it, man. People want to all, talk and talk and talk, but talk is cheap, man. Put your money where your mouth is. Prove yourself. You feel me? Prove yourself like I did. See, that's the point. Like, I just feel like people got everything misconstrued, man. Life is about conquering obstacles and facing your fears, and you know what I'm saying? That's what life about. Nothing else. It ain't about worrying about other folks, man. A lot of y'all need to grow up, bro. Y'all adults. And that's all it's been since day one. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you talking about. You understand? You people ain't never did nothing but try to sabotage me. Feel me? I talked to the Waffords today on their chat for a little bit. I just put it on the community wall that I'm live. I talked to them about it on their show. So they said they'll try to come over in an hour or two. So I'm guessing they're just trying to do what they need to do. probably make money or whatever. Um, but hopefully they can come over. Welcome here anytime. You can chill, type in the chat, and I'll try to have a link so that you can come up here and talk. I just wanted to talk to Charles. I haven't talked to him in a minute, and I support both of them. I support what they do, and I mean it's just good to see that they're getting things together. And like I said, for us, we just all got to work together. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But there may actually be some stuff that we can work together on with what I'm doing here. Let me drop this link. But yeah, just be patient with me today, people. I'm lagging. I couldn't really sleep much at all because what I'm going through physically today. It just comes with the territory, man. That's the thing, man. My whole life has been like this, man. I don't expect normal people to understand it. That's what God told me, and the ancestors, they speak to me and they told me, like, you're the only one who will keep going. And I think everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? I got a really high pain tolerance and pain threshold, and no matter what I go through, if I can, I'm gonna keep trying to move. I'm gonna keep on doing what I got to do. But these folks on this network, they don't even know the meaning of pain. They don't even understand, like, and it's crazy because I like never complain. I just handle everything like a boss and a G. You know, like I could go get looked at and seen, but like for what? I'm gonna waste money so they can do absolutely nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They never do nothing. They don't help. They don't know what they doing. They're like, or anything that happens, they don't have the answer for. All they do is just, all they want is their paycheck. They don't have an answer for this. They'll just sit there looking at me while I'm in pain, and that's about it. You feel me? It's the truth. I got a little bit of Tylenol. I might have to take some Tylenol today, see if that helps. And I mean, I've had issues before, but it's just what I really need is a chiropractor. But I don't have the money for it right now, and they want to charge you a whole lot for basically nothing. Let me see here. All right. But yeah, man. Like I said, when you go through real things, you just look at everything differently. You look at life differently. You know what I mean? So, like I said, people on this network, they just have to understand that nobody sees things the way that you do. And, fake talk and fake energies, they're never having an effect. All I tried to do was respond and explain, you know, you're wasting your time. If people don't want to listen, that's fine. But there's nothing going on. Like I said, I'm out here winning, getting this money, and I'm rubbing it in. That's what's going on at all times. See, that's what's so funny. They act like, like they can overload me with anything or make me feel any way. Brother, like I said, man, y'all got me completely misconstrued, man. I love pain. You got the wrong dude. Straight up. There ain't nothing anybody can say to me that gonna make me worry or care about what they talking about. None of that. I don't care about none of y'all. I don't care what none of y'all do. I feel the same way about everybody. Feel me? Care about Christina. That's my baby. But I got to try to get moving today a little bit. I'm already feeling it hurting on the left side, on top of the chest, but I try to see what I could do. I mean, I just feel like I need to move around a little bit because it might help. I mean, it didn't take much, man. It was just I just felt it and I heard it, and I knew already it was going to be an issue. But that's what I was saying. I could feel it. You know what I mean? Because it was a lot of pressure. You know, people gotta understand. I've been through serious injuries and physical stuff. They had to put me back together like Humpty Dumpty, literally. So, like I said, I'm one tough cookie. I done been through it all. And then I came back from that, bounced back, started that backyard boxing stuff. Instead of most people, I was supposed to be bedridden, and I just lost all fear and got to it. I try to believe things happen for a reason, you know. That's the thing, man. We don't have a whole bunch of money to be wasting our time and wasting our time with folks that can't do their job and really just not good for nothing and ain't going to do nothing. None of them know how to do anything. Like, just being honest, especially here. I just keep on doing what I got to do. Real talk. Oh man, that sucks. Poor possum. I think it's a possum. But yeah, hopefully we can get the Wofford's over here today and they'll come talk. Links right there for you to click. It's open. And yeah. But this is what it is, man. You know what I mean? People are triggered and pressed every day. You know what I mean? People can't handle my success. And that's all they tell me. They just tell me that they're upset and they're mad. Right. And you have to understand what you're doing is public, so everybody's fully aware of everything you said and done. And it's all documented. Like I said, this lawsuit is going to be so easy to win. It's unbelievable. There's a million federal indictments. There's a million people losing their job and going to prison. There's going to be, I already know they're going to have to look into everything and investigate fully to the point that there's going to be people who've already moved on and are doing something else now. But when they look back into the history of things and what happened, right, if they can figure out everything that's gone on, there may be some folks that, you know, whatever job they have, they'll probably lose that, but they won't be able to work for them no more. And on top of that, they'll be looking at prison time. You know, so there's people that don't even understand karma. It never stops coming, man. It can just appear when you're not doing right by people, right? It is what it is. You know, like I said, people got to do the right thing. Feel me? So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, if I did dips today, would it help it or would it just be worse? You know, I really don't know. Because like I said, I was all right, and then I got up from when I was sitting down, and that's when it happened. And I was a little bit concerned about it, worried about it. I figured if something like that may happen, but I wasn't sure. But it's all good. Nothing we can do about it. You know, that's the thing, man. I'm a perfectionist, but I always go through crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can feel it on my left. We still out here, still moving, and still gonna get right to it, tired or not, whatever. Rain, sleet, or hail. And like I said, man, who can't help but admire me and my diligence and my perseverance and my discipline? You know, these people are so funny because they all have no credibility and we all know what they are. And I'm serious business about everything that I do, right? And they all know it. So, like I said, I mean, like I said, day one, people tried to talk to me in some light and energy that didn't exist. I guess that's how they feel. Feel me? So, I mean, it is what it is. And the other matter, too, that's going to be looked at is how I have live chat replay on this network. And they never show my live chat playback. And they're going to have to fix that. And they're going to have to bring forward all the chats, all of them, for every show, because you can't cover that up because that's evidence for court. See the point? That's why them fools are sitting there trying to play slow, talking about, well, just release the link to whoever. Like, yeah, bro, you're trying to pretend, bro. If you don't know what's going on, then stay out of it. See the point? Y'all ain't going through nothing. Okay? I'm the target. I'm ground zero, baby. Feel me? Y'all could never walk in my shoes. Get that right. Like, real talk. I'm just waiting to tell somebody off. I don't know what y'all talking about. That's why this internet stuff, it's fake. I want to talk face to face with everybody. Feel me? What? And I'll let you know real quick what it is. Whoever, wherever, whenever. Little homie. Y'all upset today? You still mad? Huh? Y'all still mad? That's what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. I guess no pain, no gain really means something, right? See, that's the thing. You can't live your life worrying about the future. You can't live your life any other way than how I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get real, man. You know what I mean? None of us are promised tomorrow. You know what I mean? Life is too short to be wasting it with nonsense. You feel me? That's why, like, I just don't deal with y'all, with people like that. I have no time for that, man. I'm a positive, good person. I love life. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing well with my business. That check's already around what I think about 123 bucks. You feel me? We getting to the money, man. We are getting to the money. Probably get some more videos out today. Try to do what I can. If anybody has any advice on stretches, I've been trying to look those up. Anything I can do to try to fix this, let me know. It's just right in my chest. It's the ribs, because when they put me back together, everything is connected. And I got through that barely. It was that bad. And I remember I was having to smoke swishers to try to get through it. The only thing that calmed me down, because I was freaking out. And it's just crazy, man. But I don't do that. I don't smoke anymore at all. Nothing. So yeah, I don't know. We just gotta. Nope, you're gonna wait. I don't even try it. I don't even think about it. Every day when you go out in the real world, all you see is entitlement. Entitlement. All of them. They all wage slaves. Friend to none of you. Friend to none of you. You'll do nothing. Who the is this guy? You'll do nothing. Yeah, like I said, man. Well, yeah, I told Charles. I said I got 4,000 subs. I'm getting famous. He said, "Keep going, man. Don't let the haters stop you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them, bother you. Whatever. All right. Everybody know what's up. Everybody know what's going on, man. I got more haters than anybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, we get it the worst. That's the reality. Real talk. My people. Nobody wants to see us win, man. Feel me? You got a Cash App, a PayPal, and a Venmo every day, and you going to tell me that these people fooling me down here? How funny as hell. All you fake fans, you Fairweather fans. Just like that Bruce Wayne speech when he's like, no, really, you can go. Leave while you smile with your fake smiles. Right, that's the truth. Like, no, it's not a joke. Like, goodbye, the party's over. Right, like, y'all really all fake as hell. And then you wonder why I can't stand y'all. Fake as hell. Oh, they fake on here, they fake off here. Y'all just fake people, bro. And it's all of you. It ain't one of you, it's all of you, bro. Super fake. Should be the diss song title, Super Fake. You know what I mean? I built a career off being real. It's just crazy to me. All these fake people want to watch the realest guy ever. Like, how that makes sense? How you gonna be super fake, but you want to watch me because I'm real? Like, what? Just like I said, all these folks in the suburbs, they want to talk about gang culture. That's why they made that fake show with Adam 22. Like, all them dudes is weirdos, man. That's nonsense. That dude, I think he has like a fake relationship with like this fake model or whatever, like an Instagram model or something. And it's not even a real relationship. And she'll go right on the shows and say like how he treats her, you know, like how he doesn't care about me, whatever. Like, they don't even pay attention to each other because it's all fake. I think Adam 22's preference is pretty clear, man. I mean, any guy that hangs around men all day and has no interest in who's supposed to be, you know, his woman and with him, I mean, I think you can see it's a cover up, right? That's my point. You know, all these people weird. Your new age society is a complete joke. It's just like Austin. Austin ain't nothing but a big criminal enterprise. All of it. All your businesses, all y'all committing embezzlement, fraud, racketeering. Like, what? And you had a dude on here, he's so slow. He talking about be careful. Like I would ever have to be careful. Be careful about what, boy? I put illegal organizations out of business my entire life. And all in the past, hands on. What do you mean be careful? We ain't never careful. We run everything. But we run this whole society is mine. What are you talking about, bro? This is weirdo stuff. Y'all know that scene where Batman's got that suit on and he's flying through the highway? That's the point I'm gonna be at. Like real soon. It ain't even gonna be that difficult. It's not. I just need the money. The minute I get the money, I'll be doing all that crazy stuff that y'all think nobody will do. Like that anyone would have to be crazy to do. Well, then call me crazy. I guess I'm crazy because it's things I want to do, man. You know, yeah, I have fears. I know a lot of that stuff could hurt. Don't get it twisted. But it's what I want to do, man. It's what makes me happy, man. Being Batman. I just meant to do it, man. God is with me always. But yeah, the rest of you folks, I just think it's funny how they run their mouth, all of them. But like I said, none of them do anything for me. None of them help. None of them pay me a dime. Nothing. Let me see. I don't even know what that means, brother. All right, so one of them, you can tell he's on something. See right there, that's just, it's all evidence, man. It's awesome. Keep that up. Thank you. Next. Next customer. Thank you. Come again. Would you like a peppy bag? Oh, man. People hilarious, bro. So, yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. It just is what it is, baby. Gonna keep on pushing. I'm pushing it. I'm telling you, like 122, almost $123 in the next check already. We're gonna get some more money today. More money. I'm hurting, but I can still talk. West Side. So yeah, you got to understand physically. Y'all know what I got going on. What happened when these people called Seton Hospital to me, right? So I got that going on, right? So that already affects my breathing, and now I got this going on top of that. Can you imagine? Y'all boys don't know the meaning of tough. You wouldn't know the meaning, bro. Y'all boys are soft. Oh, it's being real, man. All y'all soft. They don't make them like this no more. Straight up. Yeah, they don't make them like me no more. I'm a legend. I'm the whole meaning of creation. That's why I have creation energy. I am the creator. I've been it since day one. And what these people were trying to do is harvest my creator energy. That's what this was all about. Harvesting my creating energy, right? Which is through different means that you can use your imagination and figure it out. But all that stuff is your energy, man. You know? That's why a lot of you dudes out there, you need to be careful with these so-called women. They're all doing witchcraft. They're all evil and demonic. They're all pretty much the same. You know, you got to find a good one like I did. Christina is amazing, but it's hard. It ain't easy. But a lot of them, that's all they ever do, right? Is drag you down. I mean, what's the point? Who wants to be dragged down? I think if you inform people early in the game and told them this is what they're going to try to do, this is what they have to offer, I think people would literally be like, you know what? It's not even worth it. You know, because it's really not. It's just not worth it, man. Your society. That's what I'm saying. There ain't nothing but trouble to get into in your society. That's why I've always been outside of it. That's not why, but I'm just saying I've never, when I dealt with it, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? When you got actual so-called women that run in their mouth and behind your back and they ain't got nothing good to say or positive to say, and they being hypocritical at the same point, that's just embarrassing on their part, bro. Like, what? Like, that's what I'm saying. And then people will act like it makes sense. It don't make sense. It's not okay. It's some weirdo stuff. Hell ain't got nothing to be proud of, man. Like I said, fake pride. I'm too proud. That's the type of things them people say. I'm too proud. Fake pride? Pride from where? You don't have any source of pride. You never went through nothing. You never accomplished nothing. Y'all fools just stay weird and wicked and trying to outrun your karma. You ain't got nothing to be proud of. You ain't never done nothing. See my point? You're just wasting all your time. That's why you see them on here. It's just a waste. They trying to get an identity. They need that response so bad. That's their only supply. They can't get nothing else. Boy, that's sad. That's pathetic, bro. Like, see, they trying to get an identity. They ain't got one. That's why they all wanted to get on here and pretend. You can't make a name off me. I could have told you that beforehand. Anyone done it yet? Nope. Yeah, I'm hurting. It's weird. I was okay when I was doing them, though. It was just that pressure that I felt. I knew it. I don't know. There's not much I could do about it. I wanted to like try to not let it move, but it did. I could feel it. We're gonna have the chat open 24 hours a day now. Now I'm gonna get my money. Had enough. Had enough of your games. You think these are games? Oh, for real. And oh, for real. Oh man. Yeah, I'm tired of that. That's why this is such an epic channel, man. You get to see part of my, you don't get to see all of it, but you get to see a good portion, a little portion of my journey. And it's just crazy. You'll see my evolution. I mean, I went from wearing the costume like an exoskeleton and trying to use padding. There's a honk. Trying to use, basically like not hockey pads, but jackets with pads built in them. Like tried like styrofoam to start. I mean, we use different options, but I went from the costume to the real thing, and I just keep evolving. I got 2 bat suits, and yeah, I mean, it takes a hell of a man to just say, you know what? I just realized who and what I am. Like, imagine the epiphany. That's like the most epic moment you can have in life. Like, just sitting there, like, you know what? I just accept it. I'm Batman. Like, I realized that I can't hide it. I can't lie to myself anymore. I'm Batman. Like, that's pretty much what happened with me. Like, literally. Like, I was just chilling, you know? And I'm like, I'm already doing everything the real deal. Right? Might as well just put on the suit and get to it. But that ain't got nothing to do with what happened to me yesterday. It's just all because I set that new world record for dips. 131 dips in a minute and 8 seconds, people. Let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. Then come talk to me, boy. All right, boy. You know what I'm saying, boy? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Come on, boy. Yeah, man. I'm a star in the making, bro. People all know what it is. Feel me? So that's the thing. They don't want me on camera. I'm gonna be on camera all the time now. I had enough of you folks, man. I don't care what you say and do. Keep that to yourself. Oh, weird. Yeah. They just so upset, man. They know that I shine, man. Sometimes people don't like. How you doing, brother? Sometimes people don't like seeing you shine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't like how much people love you. You know what I mean? But that's the thing about my energy. My energy is real, and people gravitate to it without me trying or asking. I ain't never asked. Never cared about attention, none of that, man. I'm really a recluse. I don't really be dealing with people. I would like to on some levels, but only if there's some money around and people want to help me. I mean, like I said, I don't think people understand the concept of help. Like, if you give a man enough money to start, then I don't need your help because I got this business and I'll get everything rolling. I need at least a G right now, and that would help me get this all where I need it again. But I really need like 5 to 10 racks. But I mean, how is that hard? Like I said, all these people, they go by driving, they see me, they honk, whatever, Batman. But I think a lot of them don't have the channel, so it's not their fault, you know, but some people do, and they go to work every day, bro. See, that's the thing. People try to lie, make excuses. Oh, it's not that people don't want to help. It's that people don't want to help. Let's just call it what it is. It's that people don't care. It's reality, and it's not a reflection on me. It's a reflection on them. Like I said, just give the man some real money, meaning me, so I can get this show on the road, so I can have the right budget and get the resources I need to do this at the level I'm doing it at, right? That's what matters. And then, right, it's easier. Well, I'm still going to ask for donations always, and encourage people to donate. Is how I make my money. The whole point of this was to make a fortune off donations. What do you mean? You paid 1/100 of a cent on here for monetization. Maybe a little more than that, but it ain't much. Look how hard I've been working. My check is only 122 bucks. Crazy, man. I work harder than all these people working these jobs. Everybody going to work, I work harder. Not only work harder, but what I do is way more physically strenuous. It's a lot more stressful. My job, I'm risking everything doing what I'm doing. Come on, dog. Taking on all the evil, all the illegal organizations. Everybody, little homie, with no comments about it. Not trying to be saying, bring it. Bring. Bring it, girlfriend. Oh, it's already been brought. Boy, don't go there, girlfriend. With superheroes, you get stuck waiting at the light. Ridiculous. Why, thank you, Lenny King. That's true. That's pretty cool. There we go. We got a honk. Stop. Stop. I can barely breathe right now. Stop. Do that. My back is bad. I'm kidding. Like, it's not really saved me too. In Dallas, I had a guy do that. But at that point, it was more issues. Bad slice better. Back crossing. Just the bat here. Don't mind me. But yeah, it was more like I'd have issues with my neck back then and stuff. But he did it and it helped. And I was like, oh man, feels a lot better. Yeah. Two Mexican guys were looking at me. They're like, is that a Batman? Batman is super cool. Don't you ever forget it, boy. Super cool. Too cool for school. All right. I still do think that joke is funny, though. Like, I still think that joke's hilarious. Here, I'll say it right now. See that, Batman? Stay in school, kids. You don't want to end up like me. Uh-oh. He pulling him? He's pulling him. He's getting him. Woo, doggy. I done wrote me a marlin. He got it. That's crazy. For a minute, I thought it was Commissioner Gordon. Every time I hear him, I'm like, oh, it's that day. But they love me. They all know me. Well, they know of me. I don't know them, but some of them. He got it. And that was quick. He came around that corner. He said, turn him on. Wonder what's going to happen. So can I film stuff like that? I can technically, right? That's pretty funny, Lenny. I can film. I mean, Glenn Serio does it, right? I can film them doing what they're doing, right? I just have to keep my distance. I would never interfere, but I can film it. I know I can because people do it. They do it all over YouTube, all over social media. I just, just makes me feel weird. Like, you don't know what's what you're supposed to do and can't do and can't. I don't think I'm going to, but that's like a weird unmarked van too. It looks like the van in the Batman movie. That's crazy. Wonder if it's like really something going on, like they up to no good or something. Okay, it's like a business truck, business van. Imagine he's all panicking. I think he's talking to them. But yeah, they like me. They show me respect. I show them respect. They talk to me periodically. They'll stop and open their window and say, "Yo, can I get a photo?" They honk. They get on the beeper and beep, and some of them get on the intercom and say, "I'm Batman." They love me, which I really appreciate. I think that's pretty cool, man. You know, especially when you come from a past like me, and I was always the same person. I'm a good guy, but I just came against a lot of corruption. So I think a lot of them kind of have an understanding of who I am. They probably know a little bit of my past too and heard about me. Can't make up their mind what they want to do. I want people to look at me right now so I can be like, joke. There were some actual guys. They were in like a work truck and they had clown suits on one day, or one of them did, and he looked right at me and it was like, there we go. There's another honk. It was like an epic moment. Like we made eye contact. And I was really tripping, bro. Like, because I was like wondering, like, am I gonna have to spring into action? Like, is this like the real thing? Like, they look kind of malicious, and I'm like that's what I'm here for, literally for clowns. Like, this is what I've trained for years. Like, they don't understand. Like, I took it serious. I locked eyes with them. And I was ready to go. Like, joking, you know. And they were probably just playing around, and Batman was like, ready to start chasing. Like, I take this stuff serious. And yeah, I was tripping. I was like, what the hell? Because he looked right at me. Like, we literally made eye contact. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Point Break when he jumps over the fence and he's got the president mask on and all that. And Bodhi turns around and just looks at the federal agent, at Keanu Reeves. That's literally what it felt like, bro. It was crazy. And like, we locked eyes for like a good minute. It was weird. So yeah, I don't know if like they're probably just playing around, like, oh, I want to see what he does, or joke around, mess with him. But it's pretty funny. But it looked like the real deal, bro. He had like the It clown suit on. There we go, honks on the highway. Yeah, he had like the whole It clown suit on, and it was trippy. I still think that one scene from It is hilarious when he's waving at him with the thing like this. Like, no offense, but that's kind of my sense of humor. Like, just messed up all around. Like, I think it's hilarious. All right, let me catch up. Yeah, we really do need some more support. I don't understand the last part. Raise what? I don't care about that pink one, man. That pink one is obsessed. That pink one is a bird with wings that can't fly. I mean, come on. That pink one will never fly. He just waddles trying to fly. Like, there he goes. I guess he got what he needed. I think that's him. Yeah, that pink one will never fly. But yeah, no, they wave to me. They say hi. They let me go on about my business. They know what I'm out here for. I mean, I'm good at what I do, man. I'm efficient. I do the right thing. I mean, so they all love it. I'm here for the clowns. Where are they at? Where is Harvey Dent? All right, hold on. Where is he? Where is he? Like, I don't know. Where is he? Tell me where he is. Nobody's gonna rat on him for you. He must have friends. Like, you want this guy, you got one way. That's the quote from the movie. Where were the other drugs going? They only go to the Narrows when they're informed. Do I look like a cop? Like, people really don't get it. I'm not playing. I'm the real thing. Be terrifying, folks. Oh. Oh, why is life so hard? God, why? Why? Why must you keep Roy Jones Jr.ing me every day? Why? Why, God? Why? It's hard. It hurts. Please give me a break. Give me my money. Let me take it easy like that chunky penguin. He doesn't do nothing. He just sits there and waddles all day long, every day. That boy does nothing. Well, where are they at? Where he's in Austin right now? That boy trying to reach out in desperation. That boy's so ridiculous. He filmed a short and said Jack Doherty just drove by. Boy, stop it. No, he didn't. I mean, he could. He could be out there, but you just lie. You're just talking nonsense, trying to get views. He's desperate as hell. He will not give up on that fake YouTube pipe dream. You ain't never gonna be no YouTuber. What that got to do with me? Because I made it. I mean, that doesn't stop you from making it. You just can't do it because, well, nobody wants to look at a little chunky waddling penguin and a bird that cannot fly. A bird with wings that cannot fly. You have a name. Your name is Oswald Cobblepot. Penguin. What do you mean? I have so much fun doing what I'm doing. Apparently, I've become like a you-know-what symbol. It's not Rob Rack. I'm just being honest, and I'm not bragging. I don't care about it. I got Christina. That's all I care about. But I'm just saying, I've become that symbol, like literally in reality, because there's a ton of women that are like fawning over Batman now, and you know what I'm saying? They want to take pictures and videos, probably want autographs and all that. Just be nice, be professional, and keep it moving. What I need is money. This Batman is hood and ghetto. He wants money. Pay me. I need to charge for all that stuff. You want a photo? All right, that'll be $2,500. Like what? That's right. I guess that was the horn on the 18-wheeler. Sounded like someone yelling. But yeah, we really do need more support here. That's ridiculous. Probably. Yeah, I guess he did. Well, he just hides from me. I mean, everywhere I'm at, he ain't at, but yet everywhere I come from or I've been, he wants to go there when I'm not there. You see how weird that is? See, you can't do stuff like that. It's common sense. You know what I mean? It's just common sense. Why are you going where I'm at? Like, I don't want to be around him either. You know what I mean? Like somebody who's gang stalking me. Like, like I think that's what people like that want. I think they want you to be upset at what they're doing, and they're immature and they don't have anything going for them. I care less what he does. You know, and he tries to make it look like he does this stuff. Like, no, they provide for you and do everything for you, and you're spoiled rotten. You're a brat, and they took you up there. How in the hell? Who would take care of that dude? Really? Who would provide his every need like that? Y'all should be ashamed. Tell him I said it. They should be ashamed of themselves. A dude that he did what he did to his to Sonic. That's crazy, man. And to his wife Tia. That's crazy, bro. Like that's what they try to do. Like act like I'm just talking. Like, bro, it's online. Everything he's done towards me is documented online. Like they can't sit there and act like, oh, we don't know. Oh, they probably gonna go to prison too because they involved. That's collusion. When you support the habit of somebody, right, who's around you like that, and in your family like that, oh yeah, they could be facing prison time because they're gonna ask. So you knew he was doing all this. He's done all this great, followed me around, doxed me a million times. You know what I mean? Done everything. Like for a while, I had videos. I think the other phone messed up, so I lost them. But it's just crazy, man. We all know what's happened. That's the thing. I ain't worried about court, bro. Karma is real. God is real, bro. God is on that. He handling all that. But yeah, in case anything happens to me, because this is pretty bad, what I'm going through physically. Just want to say, Christina, I love you with all my heart and soul, and don't ever forget. And I'll message her and tell her too. I always do. But this is pretty bad, folks. Don't think this is a joke. It's pretty bad, man. But I broke the world record. You know, it's my chest wall, man. I can feel it. But it's the ribs, and y'all just don't get. I've been through so much physically that I have issues with them, where they'll like pop out, so it becomes displaced, and that's what's happened. And I just don't know if it'll go back, and it affects my breathing a lot. It's scary, but I'm not sure much even scares me now because I've pretty much been through everything. Appreciate it. Well, if you actually had jet boots, of course I would want them, but I don't believe that. And people were laughing behind the green door. Somebody let me in behind the green door. The real song, Jim Lowe. My dad used to listen to it all the time. I feel like I'm gonna see my dad again at some point, and I feel like that song is gonna be playing, or one of them, like Tex Ritter or something. He would listen to Spade Bully, Tex Ritter. My dad was super cowboy. He was super country. The originals. He listened to the original honky tonk legends. That's what y'all don't get. I basically do honky tonk. It's just that I put it into rap and hip hop, but I sing with a country twang like Hank Williams. It's honky tonk. Honky tonk. I'm so lonesome I could cry. You ever seen a robin weep when leaves begin to? The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I don't get it. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm just like Hank Williams. Just like Hank. Not just like him. He looked a little bit more psycho than me. He looked pretty crazy. You could just tell he had a problem. Like he looked like an addict. That's what Hank Williams looked like to me. He looked like a complete narcissist. Like he looked like he was after his fix. Straight up. Hank Williams had a look in his eye that I don't have. I got a look. It ain't that. Here, hold up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Apparently, the Wofford's didn't make me their first priority. Oh, for real. Charles Wofford. Man, I remember when we met and I just kept laughing. I like Charles, though. I like him, man. He's a good dude. I might need his help right now. That's the thing he don't get. Like, bro, if I was all right physically, if I could get past this that happened yesterday, this stuff hurts, bro. But it's, the sternum or the rib probably it went, and when I got up yesterday after, because all the pressure, because I was doing the dips like that, and it probably is just, jamming up, right where, this is hard, super hard, it's scary. But I live every day like it's my last anyway, man. But I can tell you one thing: if it don't, whatever, whatever to me, I'll keep going. That's how I'm built. There's nothing that stops me. Don't matter what I'm going through. Literally, I've proven that this entire stretch. That's funny as hell. I'm sorry, but that's pretty funny, bro. I gotta show that one up. What do you mean? That boy's a boxing legend. He's like, what was the guy's name? I don't think it was Jelly Roll, was it? I don't know that one. Like Big Donut or something like that. Back in the day, he used to be awesome. He's like a big blob, and he couldn't be beat, man. Dude, was stopping everybody. People don't get when you have a body, a build like that, it'll work. They waved to me. I gave them a head nod. Yeah, Butterbean. That's right. I like Butterbean, bro. I thought Butterbean was super cool, to be honest. Real talk. He was macho too. He didn't fear nobody, bro. Butterbean would come out there like, "What up?" Butterbean was bad, dude. Like, you know what I mean? He'd make me a little nervous. He's a big dude, bro. Y'all don't get it. That's a big guy, Butterbean. He's a large man. He ain't no joke, bro. He didn't practice proper street etiquette in his tractor. He was supposed to stop for pedestrians. He just kept going. He's not even looking. He's looking at his phone. Like, you got to pay more attention. I don't know who that is. Ray Cephalo. I'll have to look it up. Huh. Yeah, Butterbean was something else, bro. I don't know who Ray Cephalo is, but I'll look it up. You might be right, but Butterbean was cool, bro. Butterbean would come out there with all his rolls. Like, he didn't play around, bro. That boy was getting KOs. Like, real talk. He would look comfortable while he was doing it too. Like, he was right at home. Everything he did. That Penguin, that's what he needed to do. He needed to just go into boxing and become like the next Butterbean. I don't know. Sometimes I think he has it in him, bro. That's what I'm saying. Belief in yourself is really something, man. Salute. Because that Penguin, he don't believe in himself at all. That's what holds him back. It's a lot of wasted potential, and he has potential. He's pretty smart. He's smarter than a lot of people, but he's just conniving. He's a manipulative little chunky thing. All right. Let's see here. I say the ba 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 Moran. Ba 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 Moran. I'm the Pillsbury Doughboy. Not the gumdrop buttons. All right. I'll check it out when I get a minute. If I ever do. Batman's a pretty busy guy. But no, I have time to look at it tonight. I didn't get much sleep, man. I couldn't sleep. Can't breathe right. Or I pretty much can't most of the time. I'm trying to like get air when I can. Here, hold it.
Like, what's the coconut thing you're talking about? What's that? Yeah. Hold up. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying about coconut. I'm totally lost. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. That penguin will forever be jealous if he is broke. I don't care about that penguin. I just make fun of it. I think it's hilarious. He's funny as hell. His actions are just funny as hell. But yeah, he getting no views over there too. Nothing. That boy getting no views. Ain't nobody caring about that. They ain't paying him no mind. Nobody cares. That's hilarious. Jack Doherty just drove by. Boy, stop it. Who cares about that fool? That fool's like 3 foot tall white boy. That's the one that they just got him wherever he was at in Hollywood or whatever. Took his chain and everything. What? That's crazy. Who the hell is Sugarfoot? All right. Well, we're gonna have another live. The chats are gonna be open, so look forward to that. It's gonna be here. And can we please get some donations from some of you in the chat, man? I understand. Um, really could use help right now. I don't know if I should skip dips today, but knowing me, I don't even want to. When I know I really should, but I'm trying to. I just wonder if I do the dips, if it would like go back in place somehow. That's the thing. Like build pressure again, will it go back to where it was? Because I was perfectly fine. It sucks. I was doing good. I was active every day. I was breathing well, and then now I'm gonna have problems like every day, like because I don't have the money for a chiropractor right now. Because I need to be like reset for my injuries. But I'm gonna be trying to stretch and do what I can. Oh look, somebody's triggered. Somebody's triggered and pressed. They're mad because you're the best. You're the best around. Nobody's gonna keep you down. So you're the best around. No, they'll never keep. How does it go? Nobody's gonna keep you down. You're the best around. Nobody's gonna keep you down. That's my theme song. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Imagine like the penguin training to that. You're the best around, penguin. Nobody's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best penguin ever around. No one's gonna ever keep you down, penguin. Oh, I love that song. I might use it today on my short. All right, man. Let me get started here. We got to get down to brass tacks, get down to business, boy. You already know about this. Straight gangsta in the building. Yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Straight mob. Straight mob. Yeah, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just start saying like random numbers, see if people think I'm serious. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like 717-919-55 breaker 2. Yeah, 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 boy. 77345. Yeah, you already know about this, boy. Start making like new signs and stuff with my hands for people to trip over. Like, did he just make a duck with his hands? Duck gang, dog. What you talking about? Gang, gang. Duck gang. I mean, thought you knew about this. Quack. Quack, little homie. Say quackity quack, quackity quack. Don't come back. No, Rob Rack. That Rob Wack, he failing on YouTube, man. He's just an epic failure. He just drink everything away. That boy is ridiculous. Joke. Real talk. That whole fake gangsta act went out the window real quick. He worried about me too. He said, "I don't care if the white boy knows boxing, MMA, UFC. I'm crashing out because I'm Raw Rack." Said Raw Rack, because I'm crashing out. Raw Rack, oh, crashing out. Raw Rack, I'm failure. Raw Rack, because my name's Raw Rack. Ridiculous. Oh. Why you gotta state your whole full name? Ain't nobody trying to hear your name. See, you want an identity, boy. You trying to get fame. Run, rack, oh, run, rack, rack. Boy, still ain't got a job. Ridiculous. A jellyfish. See that tough? All right, guys. Well, let me get started here. I'll do a live after this, and just keep on doing what you're doing, man. Keep on talking in the chat, man. It always helps, man, when people are just positive, talk about the topics, talk about what's going on. You know what I mean? But yeah, these people are upset. Thank you. My voice isn't just. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. La, 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 la. All right. Well, I'm still alive, still ticking, so hopefully I'll be all right because this hurts and it's affecting me. Oh, golly, bro. Doesn't help with what else I got going on because of these fools when they call Seton Hospital. I'm gonna never let you forget it. Yep. All right. Walking miracle. All right, we'll be back in a minute, man. Let me get started here. Let me get my videos. All right. One love. That's right. One love. All right, we'll be back in a minute.